Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the?
Yo, what's up everybody? My name is Marcus and welcome to my video about how long it'll generally take a free-to-play player to unlock their first Airona or Tina. Really quickly before we get into the video, I just wanted to say that although this video and the one before might seem negative, I'm actually quite positive about the game and I can't wait for it to come out. The purpose of these videos are to inform you so that we can all make decisions that'll help us all enjoy this cool anime world. And with that, let's get right into it. If you've seen my last video, you've noticed that I briefly mentioned how tanks would want to use Airona and healers want to use Tina. And specifically, this is for the endgame content of high master rank dungeons. So this is master rank 17 plus, and currently in China, the top dungeon timed was a master 20. And honestly, after master 6, there's honestly no reason to do these dungeons. It's all just for flex, maybe fun, challenge, right? So if you don't really care about all that, you won't really need these Imajins like that. I would say in raids, both healer and tank could use Airona and should use Airona if you're specifically only thinking about the raid. This is because in a raid of 10 or 20 people, it's way more important that if someone dies or if a lot of people die, you just have someone to rip Airona and just res them right away. Eventually, you'll just get through the boss as long as you keep resing people. There's even strategies right now where someone dies, they get res, and then someone else dies and they get chain res, just bypassing mechanics, right? And for dungeons, once again, I would say tanks want Airona to res because they're going to be the last one alive, and healers will have Tina to meet those high DPS checks. But once again, this is only for those high master rank dungeons. And now into the main part of the video, how long will it take to pull Airona or Tina? So when you actually want to pull the Imagine, aka hit the gacha, you have two options. You just get lucky, which is, you know, how gacha works. Or like with all the gacha, you wait for the pity, which in this game, it's the 80th pull. And also, which one you get is not random. You can guarantee which one you want, so don't be worried about that. If you're a tank that wants Airona, you'll get it for sure. You can see at the bottom, you will be able to select which will you want to resonate with, and that means you're going to get that one when you pull your first SSR. And how much is it to actually pull, though? You need one wish coin, will wish coin, to do a pull. And one coin is 150 bound rose orbs. So let's say worst case scenario, which is you need all 80 pulls to get your pity. That means 150 coins times the 80 pulls for 12,000 orbs, and you'll get your will. And not including the one-time things that I'll go over in a bit more detail later, you should get around 1,000 bound rose orbs per week, 2,000 if you pay for the battle pass. So what this means, 1,000 per week, you need a total of 12,000. Worst case scenario, you need 12 full weeks to get your pity. Okay, you got your will, you hit your pity, whatever. Can you craft it now? Okay, no. So you only got the will, right? You see up here a will. And a will is actually part of the crafting materials. You need the will plus other things to craft the actual Imagine. The materials for it, aka like this one that needs 100, are actually quite easy to get. They're whatever, you're not going to worry about it. But the real thing is this yellow crafting material that you need 30 of. And the main way to get to this yellow crafting material is from the shop where you go to the colorful store, and it's the orb store. You're going to be paying 400 bound rose orbs for one crafted material. So doing math again, you need another 12,000 rose orbs. And to recap this information, from the actual gacha, you need 12,000 bound rose orbs to just, like, worst case hit the pity. And guaranteed for the crafting materials, you need 12,000 to hit 30 of the crafting materials. So combine them together, really simple math, you would need a total of 24,000 rose orbs at the absolute worst case scenario. And recapping how much you get a week, maybe about 1,000 rose orbs a week, 2,000 if you're on the battle pass. So absolute worst case, you're gonna take 24 weeks to get your Airona or Tina Imagine. But that's absolute worst case. You could get lucky and hit your Airona or Tina on literally your first roll. So that would save you literally 11,800-ish bound rose orbs. So now you're literally half off because you got lucky. And also here, there's going to be different ways you get the orbs other than just the weekly acquisition. So when you first play the game, there's going to be a bunch of things that'll just give you rose orbs. So one of the first things would be the trial path. These are solo challenges that you also need to do for talent points. You can challenge all of them eventually, but it's going to be time gated day one. I don't know how much you're going to be able to do day one, but let's say maybe you can do 6 day one. So you'll have 40 from these 2 rewards, and then you'll maybe have an extra 30 from doing the first 6, right? If you have 6 on day one. So that's 90 maybe. Another way that you can get bound rose orbs is through the in-game handbook. This is accessible through the menu, and you have a total of 3 activities from this handbook. The first one is a sign-in bonus reward, where if you log in 7 days in a row and check in, you'll get stuff. That's very common for free-to-play games. The next tab is the manual tab, which is also time-gated, recommended activities. So you'll see day 1 here. You can do all of these and you'll get some rewards. And in this case, one activity give you 40 bound orbs. And the last preview tab is also will give you 5 bound orbs per activity you can do. I can't see all of the activities and how much you would get specifically for a reward, but I'm gonna estimate that you'd probably get like 400 on day 1. And what I'm not mentioning is the daily activities. This is what it is when I say you'll get 1,000 per week, right? You just do dailies and weeklies. That's where the 1,000 is coming from. All right, all in all, you would need a worst case scenario 24 weeks to get your Airona or Tina, but you are not going to be at that worst case scenario. You could be lucky and get your Gacha pull really fast, and that's just half off. That's maybe 12 weeks at worst. And then you're also going to get bonus rose orbs from maybe compensation if the servers are bad, or whatever it means. You're gonna get way more orbs than you need to actually hit the worst case scenario. All right, that's about it, guys. Thanks for watching. My name is Marcus. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe. It'll help me a lot, and let me know in the comments what you thought. Bye.